Hello everybody, welcome to the vaal. We're at Vaal Thursday. We'll talk about what the story is with regards to the program, starting up with race number 2, which is the first leg of the bipod. Hopefully we can get some money, some nice horses running today, and we'll start up in race number 2 where number 11 Space Mission is the favourite. They've priced that up on Betway this morning. We're doing it Wednesday morning, don't forget, and they've got Sean Terry's horse at 17 to 10 to win it. Number 6, Geostorms, the second favourite, and that's been priced up at 9 to 4. It's a first-timer from the Tony Peter stable. A Buffalo Bill Cody. Third choice, number 12, Stonywood, who's now priced up at 3 to 1. A son of William Longsword for Lucky Udalakis, that Richard Faree is there to ride. And again, after that, what they're offering 10s and better about everything else. Daryl, interesting 2 first-timers here. They take on a horse that's run.
Yes.
What do we know about them? Anything?
No, nothing. Firstly, the outside rail set at 0, Clyde, so they're going to come middle outside?
Outside set at 0, yeah. Well, they probably stayed outside, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen to this, Clyde. The top 3 in the betting, right?
Yes.
Number 6, Geostorm, full brother to Grade 1 winning Buffalo Storm Cody.
Yep.
Number 11, Space Mission, full brother to Grade 1 winning MK's Pride. Number 12, Stonywood, full brother to Grade 1 winning Dice.
Sure. Wow.
But what do we
That's
need
big.
in the opening leg of the bipod, Clyde? We need the first race runner home.
Yes.
Number 11, Space Mission, wasn't really fancied on debut, drifted off the boards. Yes, the second and the fourth place runners are still maidens, but the winner, he's done well since exiting the maiden ranks. That's Palace Prince. Yeah, Clyde. Could have come on in leaps and bounds. I don't think he's going to be at his best returning from a layoff, but he could certainly have sharpened up. He's been off the track for 4 months. Look who he has to beat in the bipod, Clyde. He has to beat Ringo. He has to beat Milan's World, who's been off for a year. Surely he's the best of the race runners. Maybe number 8, Millennium Warrior, can improve. Now that he's being gelded, trifectas and quartets, throw him in. But yes, follow the market with regards to race number 2.
Okay, we're going to banker the 11 Space Mission here, everybody. That's our bipod banker because of the first-timer rule. You know how it all works. Banker 11 by 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, by 2 and 4, by 1 and 5, by 2, 3, 11, 2 and 4 at the back. It's a 144 perm. Okay, time now for race number 3. We're going to get the place accumulators on the third race, and the horse from the De Kock team is number 1, Gimme for Sure, who's priced up at the moment with Betway at 15 to 8, almost 2 to 1. And the apprentice is taking the 4 kilos off of her back. Second choice, number 4, Blind Fire for Tony Peter, 11 to 4. Number 5, Time for Charity, 5 to 1. And then you can get 6 to 1 about number 8, Mika's Bomb, and 10 to 1, number 3, Misty Metal. After that, 12s and better about the balance. She's been off a couple of months now, Gimme for Sure. She gives the impression that she's bound to have ability and improve and all that sort of stuff. Whether she needs it or not, I don't know.
Well, Clyde, on debut, Matt gave us the conference. His comments are always sponsored by Betway, and they were upbeat. So she certainly didn't win by surprise. Then she was slightly disappointing in her second start, but that was on the inside track. So it looked as if she was caught for speed on the inside track. She was doing her best work late. She has been rested for 3 odd months. She's well related. She's a sister to Quasi for sure, Clyde. Yeah. But I think she's quite a small filly and she's got hefty mass to shoulder. I know the apprentice takes off 4 kgs, but she's set to carry 56. Let's see how she goes, Clyde. I don't know where she is in her return effort with regards to fitness. So, yeah, I can see her winning, but I'm not jumping in at those sort of odds. Yeah, Clyde, I think I went several in the PA and the bipod of here. Blind Fire and Time for Charity, what you see is what you get. There's not much separating the two of them. If you like either or, have a look at number 8, Mika's Bomb. I mean, she's as much as 3.5 kilograms better off for a neck beating. And she's only carrying 52.5. Number 6, Golden Aspen. This combination is back, Clyde. They're having winners, and Trent's riding with confidence once again. Yeah, I mean, she's a 7-year-old mare. If they go very quick, she'll be staying on in the latter stages. Whether she gets there in time to come remains to be seen. But I certainly wouldn't be surprised if she notched up another victory. Yeah, Clyde, I'm playing the safe route up here. I'm not a fan of this race whatsoever.
Okay, so we're going horses. PA's quite a number of them too. All of 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 and 8 are going in the first leg of the PA. We are a little concerned about it, so that's the plan. We have got a couple of bankers in that place accumulator Daryl's worked out for us at 144 Rand. Okay, welcome back everybody. Let's have a look at race number 4 in the card. Francillion tops the boards to win it here, priced up 15 to 10, number 2. 4 Kamati River, 7 to 2. 6 Flights of Aconda, 5 to 1. 7 to 1, 7 Limerick Lace. 8 to 1, number 10, Take Your Place. And then 20 to 1 and better about the balance. We've got a rerun lined up for you here. We want to show you what happened in Francillion when last running. This is Francillion and highlighted up the outside. Takes on Kamati the same day. And we can watch both.
Yeah, you would, for all the money in the world now, you'd think Francillion's going to go on and win, Clyde. Tends to lug towards the inside. And just the weight, I think, caught her out on that occasion. I mean, but it was also her second run after rest, Clyde. So now she's having a peak run. One can say she's a draw strike. On that occasion, she jumped from stall gate number 1. Now she's drawn towards the outside. But Clyde, there's only 1 kg in it, once again. So, on paper, there shouldn't be much separating the two of them. Yes, Francillion is having a peak run, and one should be favouring her. But how can you discount Kamati River's chances? You know, she picked up a hefty penalty early in her career. Took quite some time for that rating to drop, and then she raced around the bend on the inside track twice, and she didn't suit that. Back up the straight off a more competitive mark, she got it right. So yes, she did pick up 3 pounds, and she meets her biggest rival 1 kg worse off. But I respect her chances. I think once again, there shouldn't be much separating the two of them. I've even gone as far as including number 7 over here, Limerick Lace. She's been off the track for 4 months, Clyde, but on debut, she came out, she was alert, she was interested, she was professional, and she was never in doubt. She gave them a bit of a galloping lesson on that occasion. Then she was backed up around the bend, and on that, she was far too fierce. I mean, she was pulling Callan's arms out. Now she's been rested, given some time to mature, strengthen up. 53 to shoulder, drawn towards the outside. If she can show that pace again on debut, but settle in running over a shorter trip, I wouldn't be surprised to see her win. Yes, we are leaning towards Francillion as the likely winner, because the weights favour her. But I do have respect for Kamati River, and I certainly wouldn't be surprised to see Limerick Lace bounce back to that winning debut
Just
effort.
quickly, Miss Leah and Flight of Aconda, any room for them? No.
Yeah, Miss Leah is having her debut for a new ownership, isn't it?
Yes.
WSB? I don't know, Clyde. On
She
her
might
day,
just
she's
need-
very decent. On her day, she's decent. Flight of a Condor? Yeah, she loves it over here, but that inside draw puts me off. I don't know.
Okay.
Clyde, it's a fillies and mares handicap. I'm hoping I've actually got enough over here. I wouldn't be surprised if Francillion bolts up. But yes, let's play the safe route.
Well, that's the question. Can Francillion get the better of Kamati River this time? 2, 4 and 7 in the first leg of the Pick 6. On to race number 5. It's a pinnacle stake. So in terms of the conditions of the race, Dice does come in narrowly ahead of a horse like Chrome Tourmaline. But the market has got them as follows. Number 1, Dice priced up at 17 to 10 Wednesday morning with Betway. 12, Karate Kids, the second favourite. And that's currently priced up, what's it, 7 to 2, second choice. And number 5, Mount Pinatubo, is next in at 5 to 1. After that, 10 Sheldon, you can get 8 to 1 rather. So Sheldon priced up 8 to 1 and 10 to 1 about number 2, Truth, 12s and better. the balance. We're looking forward to the return of Dice. He hasn't been around for quite a long time, but we know he's packed with ability. He's a very good horse, and he comes back to the Vaal in this 5 furlong. And if he's himself, he'll win, right?
Yeah, well, if if he's himself,
Well,
what do you mean? At his
as in his
best?
best, and the Dice we know.
Why would he be at his best? If he's prepping.
Yeah, good question. But he may have the
But,
ability
yeah,
to get
we know he's got
past
the ability,
Karate
but
Kid. Is
jeez.
Karate Kid the only other runner? Or is there
No.
more?
You know what, Clyde? If Karate Kid was drawn middle outside, and this was behaved, carrying 52, I would have sat here and said he's the horse to beat. But I'm worried about that inside draw. He's been equipped with a compression hood for the first time. And Clyde, this horse, we know his temperament can get the better of him. So I'm keen to see how he goes. I'm just a little bit disappointed that he's drawn on the inside. I don't believe that's going to be the best going. So he does go into my play. He's got the fitness, and he's not only got 52 to shoulder. So yes, I've included him. Number 5, Mount Pinatubo. Clyde, I've made it clear from day one that I rate this horse highly. And in his last start, yes, he did disappoint somewhat. And he's been off the track for 2 odd months. But Clyde, I think he's a really nice horse. And on his run, a few runs back, where he gave Buffalo Storm Cody weight, returning from a layoff, I'm saying if he can reproduce a run like that, he'll give Dice something to think about.
I see the form lines worked out well. Quantum Theory won again.
Yes.
And what's the other one? Sheldon won again.
Sheldon won again, and he meets Sheldon.
That's good.
He meets Sheldon 2 kilograms better off, so I expect him to reverse the form with Sheldon. Now, truth, he's never actually run a race of 1,000 meters, and it's probably on the sharp side for him, Clyde. But he's going to race fresh. He's returning from a layoff. I know he's got the ability, and if Dice isn't 100%, which I don't think he's going to be, Clyde, or he runs slightly below what we're expecting from him, I can see Truth picking up the pieces. So yes, we're going into this race in the camp of Dice, but I'm not backing him because I know it's a prep run. He's got a lot more on his plate in the season to come. So yes, we want to see him win, but I'm hesitant and I've got my reservations. So sitting here, I'm going to be leaning towards Mount Pinatubo, Clyde. 5 from 1, respect for 2 and 12.
Okay, well, then there are a few going in the jackpot here. Dice, Mount Pinatubo's going in. So is Truth. And the other one Daryl's put in there's Karate Kid. That's the call on the first jackpot today. Let's get that on. Okay, welcome back. Good to have you with us. Let's talk about the next race where Palace Prince is the favourite. Is priced up currently, what price is that? 5 to 6 is the odds from Betway. Number 12, Unsolved Riddle is 15 to 2. Number 7, Birthright, 15 to 2. 10 to 1 about 3 Silent War. 10 to 1 the 5 Mastership. 12 to 1 and better about the balance. So Palace Prince is obviously shortened in the betting since the last time I had a look. And we want to show you this last start of his when was unlucky to the extent that he lost ground at the gate. Here's a look at that last run quickly, and we'll see on this occasion. He's quite far back still with 200 to go, Daryl.
Yeah, he was well out of his ground after missing the break, Clyde. You can see testing conditions on this occasion. It was over 1200. He was doing his best work late. He stayed on all the way to the line. And yeah, he was very unfortunate. He did pick up a penalty for running second on this occasion. He got penalised £3. However, he's still under sufferance, Clyde. He comes into this race a kilogram under sufferance, and he now steps up in trip. Based on that, in the test in 1200, he's even been 1400. What do you think now that he goes a mile, Clyde? Is there any reservation on
I don't think so. No, I'm not worried about that.
You know, his dam stayed. His dam went up to 2,000 meters.
Yeah. Yes. No, he's bred to go the ground. I'm not worried.
How's this
Are you worried more the Patala Palace side? Is that what you worry?
No. Patala Palace was a miler himself.
No, well, then we've got nothing to worry about.
He still needs to prove it, though, Clyde.
He does lose ground at the gate, yeah, but is it a big issue over the mile, though? Maybe he can recover and settle.
He's got more time to recover. But you don't want to give them start once again, Clyde.
So we're not bankering him or what?
if he breaks on terms and he's better over the mile and he's more effective over the mile, Clyde, I mean, this is close to a certainty, isn't it?
Okay, good.
But there's no such thing as a racing certainty. And the bookmakers love laying these hotties, don't they?
Yep.
The reason for his shortening, Clyde, is because of the scratching. Now, take note. I've included the scratching on purpose.
That's number
because I
2,
do
right?
like the
Aladdin's Lamp.
favourites.
Yeah, okay.
But I've been waiting for Silent War to run over a mile up the Vaal Straight. I think this is going to be his ideal track and trip. So have a look at his rating. He's right down to a 93. Some signs of life last time out. If the favourite fluffs his lines, I think Silent War may be there to pick up the pieces. Clive, but I'm going in that order. I'm going 11 from 3. And once again, I included the scratching on purpose.
Okay. So Daryl's playing it cleverly in that if we do get the favourite winning, we double up. And if not, well, then maybe Silent War's the horse to worry about. Okay, we've got a couple of scratchings here. Take out Fabian Habib's runners, 1 and 10. They're not going to run in this particular event. Betway this morning, on Wednesday morning, we've got number 2, Page Boy, priced up at 18 to 10. Second choice, number 4, Peace Treaty, a much better run from him at 3 to 1. Better run last time, that was. Number 3, Mizzen Sword, is priced up 7 to 2. 8 to 1, the 5, Zoom Bomber. And then you can get 10 to 1 and better about the balance. All right, so where are we starting? With Page Boy, he's obviously got to show some improvement on his current form. He's priced up 18 to 10. I don't know if that's too short in the market about him at the moment. We do know he's got ability, but what issues has he got to source?
I don't know. He lost the plot. I mean, he bolted up when winning his maiden, Clyde. Then Mr. Terry put him in the Derby trial. Dismal effort. And thereafter, he wasn't putting it in. You say he needs to improve. I thought that was an improved effort when returning from a layoff last time out, and he can only build on that. Now he's been stepped up to 1800. I think that's more suitable for him, and he's going to strip fitter. And on paper, he holds his biggest rival, his stable companion, quite convincingly, because Peace Treaty also ran in that race behind Echo Check. But since then, Clyde, Peace Treaty improved with a lovely effort beyond Robert Browning. And have a look at the weights now. He's 6.5 kilograms better off with his stable companion. It's probably more racing fit now. So I think at 3 to 1, I'm going to be suggesting a win bet on Peace Treaty. I'm expecting him to reverse the form with a stable companion. I'm really keen to see how Page Boy goes because he needs to confirm another consistent effort. And then next time out in the right field, I'll be focusing on him. But I think Peace Treaty showed lovely improvement last time out. He actually ran to a 71, so that actually brings him 7 kilograms better off with his stable companion. Clyde, I'm going a straight win bet on the nose. Number 4, Peace Treaty at around 3 to 1. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts favourite. Playing trifectas and quartets, have a look at Vava Vegas. I like the fact that the blinkers are removed over this sort of trip, and maybe he can sneak into that into the back end of the trifecta or the quartet. Yes, a win bet on number 4, Peace Treaty.
Okay, we're taking the 3 to 1 that was priced up on Wednesday morning. On to the 8th race now. Let's go the penultimate of the day. And this is a handicap for the girls over 1,800 metres. Betway this morning have got them as follows. Number 3, favourite, that's Kiss of Fire, been priced up at 14 to 10 on Wednesday morning. Number 8, Pomazella, second choice. She's trading at 33 to 10. Number 7, Instant Attractions next in at 11 to 2. Number 2, Arctic Silver, is at 15 to 2. And then 8 to 1 about 1, the mightiest, and 14 to 1 and better about the balance. So, yeah, Kiss of Fire, I thought you put up a bold showing to Lava Lamp. It just kept going in that last start. It seemed to be a courageous victory. Not writing horse like Pomazella's off. I think certainly got a chance here with the claimer and may well give Kiss of Fire a run for her money. Just a note on Joey Soma. He's home and doing better, thank goodness. And I'm sure they'll be hoping that the stables continues to fire as they have. But Kiss of Fire appears to be the right one. I mean, based on what I saw last time, she put up a genuine effort.
6-year-old mare in the
I
formula
know.
of her life.
I
Can
know.
you believe it, Clyde? You
But
can't fault her.
that's what we got here in the race.
I mean, yes, she did pick up a £3 penalty for her second last time out, but she's in great form. The Appy sticks with her, got a neat draw. Be foolish to discount her chances. Yeah, I can see her winning. I think the value lies with number 2 over here, Mr. Terry's Arctic Silver. Now, in need of a penultimate start, Clyde, that's the same form line as Page Boy and Peace Treaty in the previous race. It was an open company, and we know what Echo Check's all about. So I didn't think that was a bad effort whatsoever of a distance short of her best. Then in her second run after a race, Clyde, she was thrown in the deep end because that was a strong race. I think it was an average merit rating of 79. She now drops in class. Her rating comes down even further. And now she gets 4 kgs off her back.
I see her ratings has come down quite nicely. Yeah?
From an 80 to a 72 in a couple of runs.
It's going to make a difference.
Now she's race ready.
Yeah.
I think a nice each way bet in number 2, Arctic Silver. Don't know what happened to my horse, the mightiest, last time out. I mean, she ran last. Blinkers go off or come off. Overtripped now. You know, she's got the right the right apprentice in the irons, Clyde, because he knows what the half vault's all about. He's the most experienced on the half vault of here, Kobeli Diaba.
So you're including it?
I've included her.
Okay.
I don't want to go out if she wins. Parmazelis, I'm not a fan of that form line, Clyde. I don't know, but she did improve without the blinkers. I've included her because she's only got 52.5 to shoulder, and that apprentice is riding really well. So yes, I don't want to go out if she happens to win. But I've got a preference for Arctic Silver. Each way bet on number 2.
Yeah, and then we've got some generous odds about her. She's 7.5 to 1 on Wednesday morning, Arctic Silver. That's our play. 9th and final here at the Vaal now. This is a divided handicap, fillies and mares, over 1,800 metres. So obviously they're going around the turn again. And on Wednesday morning, number 2, DeMarco's Jet, priced up at 33 to 10 to win it. 5, Future Date. You can also get much the same, 33 to 10 about her. 9, Pretty Analia is next in. They priced her up at 9 to 2. Number 7, Boom Boom, is trading at 5s. And then you can get, 7 to 1 the 1 Free in Seattle, 7 to 1 the 4 Key Worker, 12s and better about the balance. Callan Murray's been riding so well. He's on DeMarco's Jet. Is that the horse to beat?
She must have a chance. Labelled her in her penultimate start when It's Her Way beats her, Clyde.
Yes.
That was painful. Yeah, disappointed in her next start. We know she's got the capability. She's been off the track for 2.5 months. Don't know if she prefers this thing at the ground, but don't think the track will be too hard for her. I'll give her a chance, Clyde. She just let me down in her penultimate start. Now, Future Date obviously holds her stable companion on their last efforts, but I've got a preference for Free in Seattle at the Vaal, Clyde. She loves this course and distance. Felisande and St. John have got a great strike rate. I don't know if he had the choice of rides, but I know on paper she's got a work cut out to reverse that form. But like I say, I like her at the Vaal. I prefer her at the Vaal. So I've suggested an each way bet on number 1, Free in Seattle. I'm hoping by now that form line's been frank, Clyde, with Arctic Silver winning the previous race. But the race doesn't stop there. Mount Etna, she's won of this course and distance in the past, and her ratings come down nicely. She's not the most consistent of mares, but on her day, she can really, she can run and she can upset. And Boom Boom, her stable companion, the last time she was seen over this course and distance was the first time she had tried the extended trip, and she had Chad Little in the irons on that occasion. And if you watch that race, 400 meters from home, you would have said that she had the race sewn up. She bounded clear of them, but the weight got to her. I mean, she was giving Kiss of Fire 10.5 kilograms on that occasion. So maybe with a more patient ride of this sort of distance, she could get it right. But yeah, it's a tricky race to end off proceedings. I think Free in Seattle will finish in the money. Hence me tipping her each way.
Okay, well, she's 7-1 or thereabouts anyway. So, whilst future date is a joint favourite Wednesday morning, who knows, things may switch in terms of the St. John Grey camp. That's our preview. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're back in Port Elizabeth on Friday.